Good afternoon, guys. I thought I would do a quick video on a fun dessert that I have learned recently. This may be a simple, easy recipe that you've heard of or seen, or maybe you've tried or your Nana makes it. So I just want to throw it together for you real quick. I have found this to be a very convenient recipe. A lot of times it's not easy to make it to the store, or a lot of times you're in a pinch with some kids after dinner that have a sweet tooth, or perhaps maybe all of a sudden you've got to get something together for a social. So these are some quick and easy on-hand items to have. Now before I start, I will tell you, they are convenience items. We are very much trying, in our desperation to become more self-reliant, self-sufficient, and homesteading, that we are trying to become more chemical-free and get away from a lot of these items. But I think, on a personal note, if you keep these at a low level, make these more treat items, and maybe once you learn these recipes like I am, you can then start to venture out and figure out, how can I start to make these healthier? I'm not meaning less calories necessarily, but I am meaning chemical free. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So just for the sake of the video, for the sake of this very yummy recipe, we're going to go with the easy items. You're only going to need 4 items. Actually, you only need 3. But I use 4 ingredients. It is the simplest, quickest, easy thing to pop in the oven. If you love cobblers, fruit pies, things of that nature, this is going to be up your alley. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if you've heard about or seen different recipes and things that are made with, say, Sprite or 7-Up, but this is one of those items. And I just thought I would try it. And it's one of those things that I'm trying to not make too many within a week or a month or whatnot. So it's very fun. All that you need to do is get a 9x13 pan, okay? Whichever one you got, like a casserole dish. And what I do is I grease the bottom. Now you can use coconut oil, you can use spray, whatever, that's your call, okay? I use real butter. I'm all about real milk, raw milk, real butter, all of those items. So when I have them and I can use them, it makes a huge difference in your cooking. So I'm just going to put right here on the bottom, I did about 1/4 of a stick of butter. It's not a lot, just enough to put it in there, grease it up a little bit, and I just slosh it around, as they say, okay? The next ingredient that you're going to use, and this is up to you. I have used several different sources for this. If you're going to go healthy, obviously you're going to want to use items that are maybe something you've canned, real fruit. If you're canning this coming fall, maybe you make apple pie filling, or maybe you've already made cherry pie filling, or different things like that. Honey, use that. For the sake of convenience of this and the video, I'm just using a can of Comstock. Up to you what flavor you want to use. I have used apple. I have used cherry. I've done my own peaches. My favorite is apple and cherry. But again, that's a personal preference. Once you start making this, you'll have your favorites. I'm just going to plop this right on top of that butter. You already know this is getting good, right? So this is just apple pie filling. You can buy where you want to. You can do low sugar, sugar-free, however you want to do it. Play with this recipe. And then I'm just going to simply mix this around. Like I said, what's so great about this is you can use items that you have on hand. You can do your own personal flair to it. So this is just a basis, or a basic, as they would say. The next item, which I'm being really bad, is cake mix. I try to not use a whole lot of this stuff anymore. I do a lot of home-cooked goods, be it breads and pies, and I'm trying to learn pies at least. Cakes are getting pretty good, but we're going to go here today. I don't need to be educated about GMOs, I know, and chemicals. I know all about it. So that's what I'm saying. Learn a recipe. Learn how a pioneer cooks. Learn something you like. Then, once you have that down, we're going to go out and we're going to figure out how to do it better, right? So all I do is get a cake mix, yellow cake mix, butter cake mix, yellow cake mix. And I like to kind of, make sure it's smooth, okay? And I'm simply going to mix this right on top. I try to make it as even as possible. That's not always the easiest step. Okay, I'll do that. Might get a little bit on the countertop. That's just life. And then I'm just going to spread this around. Just make it as even as you can. It's not going to. This is not perfect. This is literally a 2-minute recipe. I mean, it really is. Nobody's looking for perfection. They're just looking to satisfy that nice sweet tooth, and boy, does this ever. So I just sort of spread it around, mix it around. I have made this a couple of times this summer, and I have not met an individual that did not want seconds or thirds. I have made cherry, we've made peach, we've made apple. I haven't done blueberry yet, but I want to do blueberry. So easy. Next thing you do is you take a can of 7-Up, Sprite, a lemon lime mix. Now you can buy at some of your different stores, Trader Joe's and different places, there's different types of canned lemon lime canned drinks. Soda pop, more natural ones. I'm going there next. So what I do is, like I said, learn it and then adapt it. All you do next is you pour, this is a 20-ounce can. So maybe you have a 2-liter, 20 ounces. Oh, excuse me, not 20, 12, hello. 12 fluid ounces. 20 be overkill. And you're just going to pour it on there, guys. It is that simple, crazy, silly. And this is what's going to help give it the like that lemony taste. This one did really good. Sometimes I have to take my fork just a hair and just kind of mix it in over where the pie crust is. Not really much. That's it. That's all you're going to do. You're going to bake this in your oven at 425 for about 40 minutes. Now, I live at a higher elevation than most folks, so I have to monitor that. So keep an eye on it. It's just like a cobbler. When you see the fruit coming through and bubbling a little bit, and you see that topping turning a rich golden brown color, you're going to know it's ready. So it may be 30 minutes for you. It may be 50. I don't think it's going to be 50. 40 might top it. So. And I can tell you that I have tried this with vanilla ice cream and with whipped cream, and you need vanilla ice cream. It is scrumptious. I made this 4th of July. It's easy for me to throw in the oven if we're getting ready for maybe go to a friend's house, or if you're going to a church and you've got a lunch or a dinner after church. Throw it in the oven while you're getting ready, and it's fresh to take. It's so simple. So try it, enjoy it. And like I said, I love this recipe. It's so convenient. We live a long ways away from anything convenient. I mean, to hop in the car and go grab a quick 99-cent milkshake or whatever we want just out of convenience doesn't exist anymore. So we try to keep on-hand items or things that we know we can pull together. And they're treats. They're not everyday things, but they are something that we enjoy. But I'm trying to find ways to adapt this recipe with unbleached, chemical-free items, with my own fruits and mixes. And then, so if I have success with that, which I hope to soon, we'll post another video to let you know how it goes. So I hope you enjoy this. Bake this in the oven, 425. I know that I will bake it. I will try my best to get a picture of it before my kids dive into it. So pray on that one. But y'all have a great day. I hope you enjoy it and hope you try it. We'll talk to you soon.